Nancy. It's been too long.
I know.
Oh, my. Leela, where is that woman?
Coming. Oh, Nancy. Dear, we have missed you so.
That's my friend George Fane, Aunt Leela.
There's something you want, Mr. Warner?
I warned those two young women. Just remember, anything happens to them in this old house, it's on your conscience, not mine.
What did he mean by it, if anything happens to us?
Oh, it's just his way of scaring people off with wild stories.
Not so wild. I have heard those demons, and I have seen them.
Demons?
Yeah, pink elephants, purple spiders. Yeah, generally after she's had one of her coughing spells.
Yeah, she can joke. But there's spirits that want us to stay in the house. I'm deadly serious. You'll find out, Nancy. Nancy, come. I want to show you to your room. Oh, I have missed you so.
Never mind. We'll straighten her out later. Did you two girls walk all that way?
Well, no, my car's stuck back there thanks to Dinko Warner.
That man. Well, never mind. When Walter gets back, he'll fetch it for you. You know, we're just about to move. You're going to have to take potluck with food and bedding.
Oh, that's all right. Just seeing you and Aunt Leela is all the comfort I need.
Ah.
I still don't get it, Mr. Drew. All the valuable stuff you've got in your office, and someone makes off with nothing worth anything we can think of.
If Nancy were here, she'd say it's obvious that we're overlooking the obvious.
Yeah, sure. It's obvious this joker behind you doesn't know what he's doing.
Yeah, what's the matter with him?
Hey, look out! Hang on, Ned. I don't know what he's doing. He's crazy. Hold on, Ned.
That was the best potluck I've ever had.
The honey was delicious.
Well, that's all due to Walter. Ever since he and his wife Sylvia here took over running things, the bees are thriving.
Oh, Miss Ruby, you'll embarrass us talking like that.
Oh, we're going to miss you and Walter. Wasn't that beef Wellington the best you ever tasted?
Yes. You know, I don't care for that Mr. Warner. You'll see. He's not going to keep his promise about the bees.
Oh, he will, or he'll be breaking the law. Well, it's all in those papers that Carson's getting. Isn't that so, Nancy?
Mr. Warner's legally committed to maintaining the bees in the same condition they've been turned over in.
Oh. Thank you, Walter.
Aunt Leela's cough tonic.
Shouldn't you heard from your dad by now?
Well, going through all those dusty old records and red tape.
Well, just in case, Sylvia better turn your beds down.
Not that they'll get much sleep.
On account of the ghosts, you mean?
A ghost couldn't get any rest around here the way your Aunt Leela talks in her sleep.
That is not true. I hear them through the walls. They still don't want us to sell the farm. And you know they never did.
That tonic is what makes you hear ghosts.
All right. We'll wait and see if I hear them when we get to our new place. You know, girls, we are moving to the desert.
Well, Arizona?
Las Vegas.
Good night. Thank you.
Oh, I'm so glad you're here. If we get out of this spooky house, we can live it up in Las Vegas.
Lee,
We need you to enjoy ourselves, Ruby.
Don't you love
Miss Fane, Miss Drew, may I get you anything else?
Oh, we're fine, thanks.
Then good night.
Good night.
Mr. Tobin.
Oh, Walter, please.
Walter, have you heard the ghost Aunt Leila was talking about?
I'd really rather not say, miss.
But why? Have you heard anything?
Actually, no.
Ah, good.
Sylvia and I live in the cottage out back. But if I may say, Miss Drew, I wish your aunts hadn't sold. I'm not sure they'll be happy moving away from their home.
You care for them a great deal, don't you?
Yes. Yes, I do. And the honey market is growing all the time. This place will soon be on a paying basis.
What is it you think Aunt Leila hears?
If you'll excuse me, miss, I have to check the rest of the house. Good night.
Of course.
Nancy, we could wear garlic charms. They ward off ghosts.
And everybody else, George. Wonder why we haven't heard from Dad.
I'm sure he's fine in a nice, warm, comfortable hotel.
Good, Ned. You're just in time to take this away.
Well, at least you feel well enough to complain about the food.
They call that food.
Apparently, they don't want you to eat any solids till they finish with your x-rays in the morning.
Yeah, well, I'm fine.
Uh-huh.
Well, maybe I did twist my back a little.
Here, let me help you.
No. Thank you. I'll tell you how you can help. I want you to call Nancy first thing in the morning and tell her that we're tied up. And then I want you to get a hold of those deeds as soon as you can.
You don't want me to tell her about the accident?
No. See, if you call her, then the accident needn't come up at all. I want to do some checking before I start to worry her.
And what kind of checking?
On the deeds.
And why? What's wrong with the deeds?
I think it's odd that we've had two, shall we say, unfortunate incidents in the last 24 hours concerning the purchase of that property. You begin to get the feeling that maybe someone wants to stop it.
No, I don't get it. The only person even interested in the property is the one who's most anxious for us to close the sale.
That's right. Doesn't make any sense at all that he'd try to stop me filing the deed. But that truck didn't stop.
Now, Mr. Drew, that was just plain hit and run. Now, that truck could have killed us. Now, no one could be that desperate for your aunt's property.
Can you guarantee that nobody is that desperate, Ned?
You're making those noises again. Stop it. Oh.
Nancy, the noise is coming from under the walls. Did you hear them?
I heard it. As loud as in your room.
Great. I've got the room with quadraphonics.
There has to be a rational explanation, George. There has to be something coming from some place. Let's find out what it is. Do I sense a little reluctance?
Yeah, you sense a lot of reluctance.
Do you want to change rooms for the rest of the night?
Oh, absolutely, 100% yes.
That's what I like, indecision. Okay, but if I leave, I want you to keep an eye on my aunts.
Leave?
I'm gonna do some investigating. I'm gonna get dressed. There has to be a reason why.
And you always have to know what it is, don't you?